Hey there, and welcome back to Daily Challenges, an educational monster train series where we try to push score on the daily leaderboards. So this is an interesting one, and I say that a lot, but this one in particular, there is an 84k score on the board. The pretty much only way that this happens is with an infinite, so we know that one exists in the run, basically. Now, what we're shown is we have Penumbra, Melting. So my immediate thought is if we can find a wax or snuffer, there's almost certainly a Votivary Infinite in here. It's an easy one to pull off that I think is common enough that when it appears, someone's going to take advantage of it. So it's interesting seeing that. As far as our mutators, today we have upgraded drafts, so cards and reward packs and unit banners come with a random upgrade. This can be good, this could be bad. It's basically capricious reflection, which is great. I'm always happy for it. It can result in some weird game lines though, so you kind of want to pay attention to that. We have Fallen Champion, which means we don't even have to worry about Penumbra. Honestly, I usually don't mind this one that badly because I typically don't care for my champions compared to my units. And then we also get Early Lead, which gives you Lost Luggage and Improved Firebox. So overwhelmingly positive, in my opinion. We've gotten rid of Penumbra. We get free Capricious Reflection and free Improved Firebox, free Lost Luggage. It's just a bunch of relics that are totally free for us. So that's pretty good. The top scores are all very high. We're basically looking at if we want a top 10, it's 77k or better is where we're at. And that doesn't give a lot of room to breathe. So we need to do extremely well here if we're looking to place, which is interesting. So we'll have to see. There's definitely an infinite in this run. 100%. You can't pull 84k like this score otherwise. That's turn ones on both final bosses, probably also on Fell. And yeah, so that'll be a bit of a tricky one to get over. But all things considered, looking pretty decent. This looks like a fun one, if nothing else. Our previous run was a number 8 finish. We had a Bizarro World Shadow Siege infused Train Steward. Or, yes, Shadow Siege into Train Steward. I had double Waxer Snuffer Endless Explosive, self-infused. They were clearing waves. There was an obvious infinite in that run, but you had to hold out and not self-infuse the Entombed Explosive until you reached the Votivary, which was much later in the run. Once you have that, it's a pretty easy infinite to pull off, and it's nuts. So, pretty good. Definitely not the highest that I could have reached. I went this route. I think in hindsight, very clearly that Paraffin Enforcer would have been much faster at our shard count because the rage kind of fuels more things. So, yeah, fair enough. But all good. We still at least placed in the top 10, which is my always my goal. That's where I want to end up, somewhere in that top 10 region, however I end up playing the run. So, but that's all I've got for you, so as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. We love that stuff, and let's play some Monster Train. Let's see what the heck we end up with today. Clicking the button. This looks like it should be an easy run to win, just based on the modifiers. It's hard to argue with starting with such good stuff. 3 essential relics, if you count the first one as Capricious Reflection, so pretty wild. Alright, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just alright. I've got some annoying stuff to do at work next week, but all good. Nothing too crazy, I suppose. And yeah, alright, let's get into it. So today we're facing Dazed Talos, Ragefell, Diligent Seraph. We have Space Prism, Draff, Excavation Eruption. Draff is always good. If we end up on Paraffin Enforcer, it's awesome. Space Prism goes away, it's good. Excavation Eruption at least does damage, which is the only card in our deck to do so. So I don't mind it. Yeah, seems good. Alright, all these mutators, we already talked about them. Okay. Temples today are on 3, 5, 6, and 8. We're going to take everything, and there's no way you can stop me. I'm going to maximize shard counts because it's literally free points, so 4 temples is fine. We have a dupe on the magic side on 8, competing with a Vortex Steel Shop. It's fine. It's not a removal dupe, but whatever. Magic Shop, Trinket Shop on 7. Trinket Shop does have money. Magic has a Vortex in a cave. Magic Shop is much stronger here if we need that. Steel and magic on 6. Steel this time on being better with the vortex. Magic having the cave. Pretty decent spread though. Steel and a removal dupe on 5. So Steel Shop has the cave. Removal dupe has a horde that's really strong. And especially if we're maximizing shards, those like extra 1 point little percentages that we can get from duping a 15 shard unit or something is really worth it. So we'll probably pursue this. Another removal dupe on 4 with a remnant banner. If we're set up by then, it's a good opportunity to do it. It does mean we get double steals early, yeah, because there's no steal on 4 either. So yeah, 2 steel shops in 2 and 3. Umbra banner on 2 with the steel. Remnant banner on 3 with the steel. There is another remnant banner on 2 with the magic shop if we want. And I guess another Umbra banner if we do desperately want it. So a good spread, a lot of choices. Ah yes, there's no node for a champion because he doesn't exist. Exploding Candle is definitely better than Hammered Chestplates here. We'll take that. Grab everything. Moving on. Alright, we're taking the trial. So, there are a few ways we could pull this off without taking damage, but it's worth it for us to do it anyway. Remember, we don't have a champion, right? But we do have the benefit of Exploding Candle. So, the way you do this, in my opinion, is we just Excavation Eruption upstairs. Yep, okay, that's fine. Now, I get a Draff. This Draff exploding is important, so I'm going to play it middle. Great. Now, I could have put that bottom floor and started loading up the bottom floor here. That potentially may have been more correct, and then play the second Draff up top. In hindsight, I think that's wiser, but... Interesting, interesting. Well, it's not bad, I'll say. We lose a couple dudes, but it's okay. Yeah, because here we can do a double reform. Play one bottom and he kills everything. Then you simply put one Draff middle. And we should be mostly golden here, I think. We're basically just exploding candling our way through everything here. Great. I'm going to put down units. I'm going to feed something somewhere. Sure, seems good. Lead with the Excavation Eruption. We'll then do a double reform here, which should crush, right? Yeah, we get it easily. Cool. I had a feeling this would be relatively straightforward, and it was, in fact. There may have been other ways of navigating this to same effect. Bottom floor, get everything, but Exploding Candle was key for it. Holdover perils of production out of the gate. Yeah, I'll take it. This is going to do a lot of work for the early game and a lot of our game. Sure. Holdover Molded is cool, although Endless Entombed Explosive? Wow, what a roll. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to take the Endless Explosive, right? This is just big damage. I mean, all of these are good. Look at this. Double stack Hallow Drippings. It's maybe not optimal, but that basically says any burnout line is now online forever. Moldover is a classic. I'm a big fan of Moldover, which is just molded with a holdover. So that's cool. We probably don't need it because our deck is so small and we, you know, things have to die before we can reform them. It's hard to say no to an Endless Entombed Explosive, though. Yeah, it's pretty tough to say no to that. I think we're going to go with this. I think so. Okay, that's pretty strong. Now, what am I going to go hunting for? I don't need the holdover, incredibly, right? It doesn't matter because I already have holdover on that. I could go left looking for a Paraffin Enforcer, potentially a good pickup there. There's not as many great options otherwise, but it's not bad. Steel Shop is pretty weak, though, and I don't want the Umbra banner. I think I am going left, actually. We'll see what we run into. Double stack. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's look at the Horde first. You know, There's something to be said about Capricious Reflection with upgraded drafts and just full YOLO. I don't go to any shop. You know, I really want to click this. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's correct. You know, you only live once is the way I look at this. This is just too fun. How often do I ever get fully 2 upgraded units? This is too cool to skip. If I lose points for it, I'm not actually mad. Let me say it up front. If I don't end up in the top 10 and I ruin my run because of this, oh no, it's fine. I'm clicking it. It's too much fun. They get all the... Look at this, so many upgrades. Look at this. Whole bunch of random stuff. Who even knows what's happening? I take the Paraffin Enforcer, though. He's pretty cool. Oh, I'm so excited about that. That's a lot of fun. I'm going to make primitive molds free, because we're all looking at Diligent with perils, potentially. So let's plan around not getting completely slam dunked. Permafrost. No, I'm going to make another primitive mold free. This is just like good hedging our bets right here. We move on. I think we're well enough strong for this particular combat. I can take the trial and blast stuff. I'm pretty sure my Paraffin Enforcer has like large stone. Hey, look at this man. Large, quick. He's big. He's huge. Okay, so easy. First, Space Prism downstairs. Fantastic. Here's Paraffin Enforcer. Here's what? Excavation Eruption. I may as well click it, right? Yeah, may as well click it. Yeah, sure, fair enough. And then we will put down the Draff to die. And then we'll buff Mr. Paraffin Enforcer, I suppose. No reason not to. And this puts it into the Draff, which is okay with me. I'm going to take the other morsels and stick them on a higher floor for a train steward or something. It's fine, right? Yeah, so you play the man, he blows up, we do great. Cool, I get to reform, put a train steward middle for exactly what I was talking about. Mid-floor should crush here. Alright, he attacks first, which is something I definitely forget about. I may as well play out the guys, right? Well, we win on bottom even with no effort, so that's kind of neat. And then, but then as soon as we put in any effort, we crush. So that's cool too. Draft's doing a lot of great work here. He's just kind of a beefcake. So we get the bottom floor, we get everything. Again, don't feel bad about it. That's pretty cool. Oh man, look at this. This is so much fun. Everything's got so many upgrades. Look at this, -1 Prismal Dust? Alright. You know, this was terrible, alright? This was an absolutely awful idea because I have almost no slots to put anything from temples in. But it's fine, okay? It's fine. This is the most fun I think I've had playing random monster train mutator combo in a while. So, look, it's fine, okay? Well, look. -1 holdover molded. It's literally moldover. Look at that. They did it. Incredible. They did it. It's 100% the thing. Stealth Tomb with a, hold up, excuse me, large stone incant armor 2. Or I could take quick endless entombed explosive. Another endless one, but this one has an upgrade. I'm actually going to not take that because I'd like to get a burnout 1 possibly, which is funny, but good. I'll take the stealth. Seems fun. Sure, why not? YOLO or something, right? We're already past the point. Like, I literally can't fill my cards, right? Like, yeah, here's a spell chain for Perils of Production. I have 1 card that can take upgrades. Literally 1. And it is Excavation Eruption. If they show me 3 magic power upgrades at a temple, we're doomed. So I love this for me. It's absolutely fantastic. We could go like quick, multi, and then put the Paraffin Enforcer into the Draff, which is fun. Sure, you know what? I like that. Larger stone, not so much. Other remnant banner. Look at this guy. You want to go with a Wickless Tycoon? This guy's actually a huge... This guy's a tank. Look at him. You know, he's not bad. Alright, sure, I'll grab the Tycoon. That's cool. I'm going to go ahead and put... We could self-infuse the Draff. We could do the stealth first. It's kind of an interesting question mark of how we want to approach this. I don't rightly know. I think I'm going to go Paraffin Enforcer into Draff here because this just seems the strongest and we can go real quick on this. Plus 3 burnout is nice and we can just reform stuff, so that's good. See what we roll here. Purge a unit, get an upgraded unit later. There's a lot of weird stuff we could do with this. There's also a lot of weird stuff we could do with the spell side. I think purging a unit... I've got units to spare. You could toss it a stealth tomb, I guess. And then it could pop out endless on this guy, or who knows what, honestly. I think if I'm going to do something, I'm just going to pop out... I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I don't want to give up too many spells. What if I get rid of a Shade Splitter or something? It's an option. Spreading Shade Splitter. I'm going to give up this Prismal Dust, because this just seems more fun to me. I don't need it for anything, and it can overstack it with, like, spreading Prismal Dust, which would be very entertaining to me. So, we'll do that. And I think we're going to hang out. Yeah, let's do it. Now, is this enough to win? We're probably like a damage shield 3 in this guy. He's bulky, he's solid, he does a good job. I then dupe this thing like a billion times. Honestly, it seems very strong. We're just going to go for that, and then I'm going to move on here. Yeah, and then because of the removal dupe coming up, which immediately is going to pay out with 15 shards, so I'm good with that. Okay. Now, the real question you have to ask yourself immediately... Oh, yeah, play the money. Money man first goes down, then we pop it all. Cash. Points. Yeah, the real question you have to ask yourself is basically, what is the play? I'm not putting this Molten Encasement... Here, Molten Encasement can go middle and literally, like, I don't know, punch the boss or something. We're going to play the Draff in front. It dies, and I'm okay with that. Sure, I'm going to put the Train Steward middle because I don't feel like having him on the floor. I can incant, right? Incant armor 2 on the thing. I didn't play all the Train Stewards because I don't think it's correct to do so. But cool, this seems strong. Cool, yeah, punches and then explodes, seems okay. We're making a lot of money here, which is great. We get other Draff back, which is very cool. We're going pretty quick. The only thing we really need to think about... Oh, how are you dying? Oh, I see. Yeah, the only real question is... Now, we lose that real quick, but we actually managed to get the eat in here. It's interesting. I'm not sure how we go faster. That's the challenge that I'm currently facing. What is faster for us on this particular one, huh? Unclear to me. Yeah, they're going to burn out. Now, hopefully, we go really fast here. I have to play one of these first, then we can... I'll play the other Excavation. Yeah, because you can hit the Excavation Eruption like that. We do get the Paraffin Lad down, which is pretty good. Sure. And this is the final wave. We're currently not winning, but all I have to do is bring back the other Draff, and it cleans up pretty quickly. So it's not too bad. And then I can stick the Rubble Morsel in front for an extra 5 gold, which is honestly pretty decent, making cash money out of this. It is free points, which I appreciate. We'll probably keep that Tycoon around for a while. Whoa! Holdover Shroud Mitosis is weird. Holdover Permafrost Wretch. Remove Consume -1 Shroud Spike. It's so fun looking at this, right? This is wild to me. I don't know if I ever want a Wretch or Shroud Mitosis here. Shroud Spike is fine if I was going that route. I think I'm just selling it, though. And then we end up with Lady of the Reformed is a pretty good pickup, I think. This will help. We'll take that. Now, I don't need space. I don't need a lot. I think we just take card draw. What am I looking at here, right? It's 1 for the bomb, 3 for the ladies, 5 for the drafts. Tycoon is going to go into lady here, as weird as that sounds, because I want her revenge to be my burnout extender here. So, yeah, that makes some sense. Keeps my floor's rage from falling off as quickly, which is good. Now, so I'm going to do that. How am I approaching this otherwise? I have enough units I can probably cut train stewards immediately. They get in my way, which is fine. And then, so I'm looking at 7 space here, and I'm looking at using at least 5 right now, potentially more. I'm going to cut the morsels by the end, I think. Yeah. So, alright, I don't think I need space. I think I can get away with draw here. Space Prism's doing a lot of work. We're going to the dupe side. We're just going to grab money. The Remnant Banner, I don't want this. Although, plus 25 Lady of the Reformed, is that better than Spikes and plus 10? It is. It's an improved Lady. I'll take it. Our cuts here are going to be... What? I'm going to cut the worst lady and a train steward. We're well ahead on everything we could possibly want here. We're going to dupe the good Draff. And it looks weird because we don't have a Dark Forge, but we move on. We're all good. We have no champion. Okay, take the trial. We should be fine here. Alright, we should be cruising. Pretty much everything is bottom floor, huge slams. We do get Draff, Lady, and I can also actually put Tycoon on this floor, which is pretty unhinged, I think. And I can put a train steward like top floor just in case. Seems good to me, honestly. Hey, look, we nail it. Perfect. Now, I did misplay this, right? I should have put Tycoon behind Lady, and that will cost me, I think. The question is really just, how badly am I going to get punished for it? I don't know, it's probably not that bad, but something we should have kept in mind. Yeah. You can immediately already see the struggles that we're facing here, the problems, the mistakes, the misplays, you know, the usual anyway. We'll reorganize it afterwards, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it shouldn't be too terrible. Alright, look, now the important thing here is that when I double reform, I need to get back some good stuff. Alright, great. They come back. Fantastic work. And then, here, you go primitive mold, and we just put the lady in front now, and we cruise. Okay, good job, we did it. Hey, look, we solved the problem. Fantastic. And now we do truly just play perils, and then toss a random morsel upstairs, and we chill. I would be surprised if we lost from this position. Yeah, we're super ahead, in fact. Great job. Bottom floor, got everything, killing all enemies. Great work. Cool. The spikes actually works out in our favor there, which is neat. Engine upgrade, holdover -1 grovel, and a holdover -1 cannibalize. No, but hilarious. Skip, 4 cash. Resin removal, snap click. That's how we beat Diligence. Does Diligent even get stealth at Covenant 1? I think so. We're going to take it anyway. It's a right choice. I could use this to restore Pyre health by reserving it. Hold on to it, champ. I don't need that right now. You do not disappoint me. I appreciate it. Alright, we're going to the left again. We're going to go to another dupe situation. -2. I need to take these into stuff. Go ahead and toss an intrinsic at a space prism. Guarantee that. This infusion is, I believe, easy. We're going to be going Tycoon into the lady here. This way we still keep making 5 gold per kill. This -2 I know is tempting to put in the excavation eruption, but we need those slots. So I'm just going to put this in a primitive mold, as weird as it is. And the horde today says combustible wax actually is big. We're definitely taking that. The removals are good questions. Hellvent is 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we easily get another Draff here, right? There's no reason to doubt. Yeah, okay, fine. The removals here are probably double train stewards. If I'm looking at the remaining infusions, we have what? A Draff, a stealth tomb, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I need to leave in 1 train steward, right? Because Draff gets a entombed explosive, or rather molten encasement goes into entombed explosive. That's 1, and then train steward goes into Draff. Okay, so we can then cut 2 train stewards here, and we're okay. Cool, great. Let's go ahead and hit that trial, no problem. I have the resin removal, so I have the tools for this boss, right? Actually super important when you think about it. Going completely mad with power here. Let's just hit that excavation eruption. Unreal that we rolled that way in particular, but I guess it works out. And I'm going to put this Draff in the pool, or rather, I guess upstairs he can hang out, right? You know, sometimes you win some, you lose some, it's fine. And then sometimes you play a large stone molten encasement on that floor, and that's also fine. Should be alright to me. Cool. Playing the other Draff buddy down. I'm going to go ahead and toss that resin removal, which saves the floor in a very spectacular fashion. The 6 is coming in, is actually hitting the Lady of the Reform, which is wild. So that's kind of fun. It's actually good that she gets hit. I guess I give up 5 gold by putting it this way, by playing it like that, but it's all good. Funny thing is, with the holdover resin removal, I actually pretty easily bypass the downside of Ember Drain as well. Oddly enough. Yeah, huh, weird. Then I can just play it like this, and suddenly it's like, ah, no big deal, right? It's fine. Sure. I think we're doing okay, right? Very little challenge here. It's like, oh no, I actually still win, even if I just let the Crystal Cloak fight me. But then as soon as you toss out the excavation eruption, or rather the other thing, actually we kill it before our thing even gets to eat. Crazy. Well, fair enough. I guess I'm down 5 gold for it. Mine Jacks? I mean, I'm just going to sell Mine Jacks for 25 gold, I think. I'm not playing middle. Okay. Sure. Yes. My favorite part of the video game is the part where I play a large stone multi-strike Ember Forge. Wow. Okay. Yeah, bud. Sure. Sure. That seems great, in fact. You know, that's way more fun than... it's way more fun than a train steward, right? What am I complaining about? Heck yeah, I'm gonna click him. Look, I know it's not optimal, but I don't care. That's not why anyone's here. I don't need this mortal entrapment business. Like, I'm just gonna sell this. I have a large stone multi-striking Ember Forge, okay? Ah, yes, the most hype Prismal Dust in existence. He's pretty good. I'm going to take it. I guess I hold on to it and it heals me if I ever take damage. Now, I could take some removals here. Remember, upgrades are kind of pointless. So I guess we actually go left. I mean, the removals are nice, right? I did take... Let's be clear. I did take a multi-strike Ember Forge. So that's going somewhere in this run now. Let's go left. It just seems more fun to check this cave out. Ah, yes, the plus 30 must go in the excavation eruption. This intrinsic is going in the other space prism. And then the engaged pact. Look, I don't know what you're thinking I'm going to do. I'm going to make the biggest Ember Forge you've ever seen. He's a 20x2. He deals 40 damage. He has 4 space. Look at this man. He's huge. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to put him on a floor and he takes the whole thing up. It's going to be great. Build a card. You know, this is one of the rare opportunities where I could actually build a card that gives me space for if I see a double magic power upgrade here. So we should do this, right? Because this doesn't come with the upgrades in it. Because it's not in a reward pack or a draft. So we should absolutely take something that does damage. I'm going to click that. Ascend, descend. These don't matter, right? I don't think these matter. So I think I'm going to click nothing. Leave it be. Sure. Money. Yeah, actually, right? Money. Let's go. 30 damage, deal money. Great. Incredible. Shoot a man, get dollar bills. Fantastic. This -1, I don't think it really matters. I'm going to put it in it. I'm not going to buy it. I have to think about that. How badly do I want to respect Diligent? I'm going to take... Interesting. Good question. It's a great question, champ, actually. I'm going to put a -1 in Old Magic. This is actually helpful. And then if we get a double upgrade, we'll have 2 slots still here, right? The Old Magic and the Excavation Eruption. So we'll start with that. I think I'm going to get up to 2,000, so I'm not terribly worried. Let's make 1 Shade Splitter cost less and then chill. I think we're okay. We're only 20 cards, and we draw literally 10 of them on turn 1, so I'm not that concerned about the way this is all working out. Now, can I pre-Relentless Fell? It's pretty possible, I think. We have the technology. Look at this man! Look at this man! I should have taken an Ascend on Fell. Oh, that's such a dumb decision. You shoot her and she comes back upstairs. That would have been genius. But instead I played a mistake here. Okay. Yeah, that's my bad. My entire bad. True. Okay, fine. Yeah, you're right. I should have played that. Okay. Alright, well, it's fine. It could have been worse, right? It absolutely could have been worse. The bomb, I guess, can just play mid-floor. Sure, bud. And then I should just play this Prismal Dust out. I don't need the health for anything. Yeah, fine. Yeah, I'm gonna suffer a little bit for this decision, I think. I think we're going to experience the downsides of what we've done. And that is just going to have to be okay, I think. Let's try to get as much money upstairs as possible. Yeah, I could have... See, like, this turn would be a great example of push her upstairs. That's a huge misplay on my part if I'm looking for a big score. I'm missing just, like, massive amounts of... Just absolutely massive amounts of damage and such. It's a shame. It's a shame. Yeah. Yeah, like, she'll come upstairs now, which is fine. But we would actually potentially have a pre-Relentless here if I had done this in a different way. So. Yep, that's okay. It's fine. I have a large man. An extremely large man. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Ah, it's such a bummer. Let me guess, you go middle here? Yeah, alright. We easily have a pre-Relentless on Fell if I had just taken Old Magic Ascend. I'm an absolute goober. I was having too much fun lost in the sauce and completely missed the part where it's like, hey, wait, whoops. I'm trying to get a high score here. So, it's just what it is. Okay, so in order for this to not suck, I need to play bottom floor then, or else we're also gutting ourselves on those 20% points. So let's at least do that. It's fine. Play bottom floor here. Lady, Draff is good. We'll put the Ember Forge middle. Another guy upstairs. Sure, sure. Seems good. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the man in the back here. Now, the only downside is, of course, this guy with 120 health is causing me some concerns on this. So, we need to put one more draft down. And then I think we need to buff here. Now, what is the best way to actually kill this guy? I could just let him walk on me, interestingly, and save the health. Oddly enough, it works, right? It's true, it sure does. So just let the Prismal Dust sit and it will heal us back up any damage we take from this man that walks on us. Which is interesting, because remember, it's already permafrosted, right? So this is actually just like fully cooking. So I might be able to get him upstairs, actually. Okay, I didn't get him upstairs. I can push some numbers through. That's fine. Sure. This seems reasonable, I think. Yeah, this man is going to hit me, but I'm actually not afraid, and check it. This is why. He's gonna be like bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, that's actually a lot of damage, believe it or not. That's maybe more damage than I think we should have taken here. Yeah, I don't think I'm healing back that much off the back of this Prismal Dust 3. No, I actually can't do this. Ugh. I heal, but not enough. So I do need to respect that guy a little bit. So it's so frustrating. I actually have a pre-relentless on this and get to play top floor, but unfortunately a bad turn 1 draw. So I'm going to shoot him. Is, I think, a more pertinent piece of intel here. I do want to push damage when possible. Yes, we'll push some numbers here. Alright, fine. Yeah, because this turn 1 is not as good as one would have hoped, because I didn't draw well enough here. Once you get the second man down, it starts looking a lot better, but especially once this pushes over. Alright, great. So, how do I respect and defeat you? I can put the Draff in front, which pushes numbers, and then put the bomb upstairs? It's true. I actually miss a kill on this floor because of this particular notion, but I'm not 1 health off. Incredible. Okay. So, let's think about this. If I roll decently, alright, then I can put the bomb upstairs. Okay, now he's only hitting me once, which I can absolutely heal off. So we should be okay. I actually can fully stop him. Never mind, we're good. Yes, we're okay. I don't need this resin removal. There's no real reason to hold on to it like this. So, we stop him fully. Alright, now, top floor. Yeah, here's our last buddy. Great work. Top floor is also cleared, which is fantastic. I can actually just put the bomb upstairs and deal with this as well. He hits, blows himself up. We shoot once in the back and we're golden. Alright, cool. And now, I mean, now we should be good, right? Yeah, we actually don't take any damage now. Ember Forge lives, which is incredible. Go team Ember Forge. Really killing it here. And blast it. Push good numbers. Alright, I mean, it's nice. I get to just place the bomb down for good measure, and we chill, I think. Sure. It's a lot of numbers to push through. Now, this boss, fortunately, in this case, I think is drawn back to this floor, if memory serves. The reason I mention that is because I don't think they have a choice. They have to buff allies, so yeah. So we actually do manage to narrowly pre-relentless kill here, which is fantastic news. Cool. Great work. Go team. A narrow pre-relentless. We could have done better, right? We could have done much better, but we didn't, and that's okay. Ah, yes. Furnace tap. Permafrost, remove, consume. I'm just going to go ahead and click that. That seems really good. And I think drawing cards is... How many more dupes are there? Just the one? Okay, so just the one means I think just draw one, right? I think so. I think that's it. Yeah, just draw more cards, I suppose, is fine. Okay, so what am I doing now? Chasing removals, possibly? Going for more money, maybe? What could this cave offer me that would speed it up? Sunderstone would be it. I mean, we should chase that opportunity, right? Let's go to the Horde here. What do I get? Mask of Penumbra. Mold Braces, I guess. I'm going to click the Mask of Penumbra because it might draw me a card. Look at this cave real fast, see what we hit. It is an upgrade. I mean, right? I could give a guy extra health. There's no real reason not to, I suppose. Sure. He lives and doesn't kill himself to spikes. And I'm just going to heal this off real quick. I guess I don't actually care about healing whatsoever. I could just straight up take the Petrified Heart and probably do better. Sure. This doesn't hurt score, and I'm going to get it all back anyway, so I might as well take it. The removals here are probably pretty straightforward, I think. The last temple is... what? It's the tomb into the tomb, I think? Tomb into tomb. Which means I could cut this other draft. There's no reason to do it now. These upgrades are just costing me points, so let's just not take them. I don't hate cards like I'm playing, right? None of these are bad. I could drop the bad draft for now, which is certainly an option. I think I'm going to drop the bad draft here. I think that is a decent pick. It'll draw us faster into the better ones. You could drop Emberforge and feel a little bad about it. How do I feel about Emberforge? Do you want to keep him around? He's not helping, really, is the only major bummer here. He kind of just passes away and then... yeah, you're right. Goodbye, Emberforge. Okay, it's fine. We'll move on. I'm going to save all of my money here. It's fine. Sure. Take the trial. I don't care. The faster I can draw into the important guys, the better. Yeah, like, this is not ideal as an opener, I would say. But I think we can get around it a bit. We're not completely lost here. I just take the Furnace Tap pretty much right away, and we push numbers. 11 does 12. It's a shame, but that's okay. We'll play the... look at that. Look at this. Saved by, you guessed it, saved by a morsel. It's a pretty good turn. Managed to get through it. We ate the, and we get the Collector, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and click here. We're looking good. A lot of damage coming in, unfortunately. I can actually cleanse the Heartless, too, which is extremely funny. So, that's fun. Cool. Thanks. Getting the Collector with a morsel. Or rather, not a morsel, but with the tomb. So, that's fun. Now, we are benefiting again from the resin removal. Big fan of that. I guess I get to draw a card. It's pretty good. I get extra multi-strike from it. Great. And we're getting rid of spikes, which means our guys are not immediately passing away to spikes, which is fantastic news. So, feeling pretty decent about all this. I'm just not even really going to click a lot other than... I want to click this for money. What if I shoot my own morsel for 5 money and other money, and then we bring back the morsel? Incredible. Genius tier gameplay. Alright, we should be golden here, I think. We're doing like 1 billion damage. Great work. Go team, pretty much. I'm just going to play this tomb somewhere else. Get him out of here. Alright, we're fine. There's 0 risk of anything here. Now, we can do, again, the same fun idea I had before, which is shoot your own morsel and then bring them back. That's good, because that's dollar bills. And we all like dollar bills. My goal is to reach 2,000 by the end of this run. It might be possible. Oh, actually, it is going to be super possible, isn't it? Draw me something entertaining. Entertain me. Okay, we didn't draw it. Give me a worse morsel so I can earn 5 gold. Thank you. Great. Appreciate it. Alright, click it. He hits me once. Incredible news. And he gives me 5 gold for it. Great job. Alright, we're going to get over a certain point and money's not going to matter. I mean, all of this is just free. Look, they gave me back my Ember Forge. He's so good. What is this? Gem Trove Double Stack Permafrost. Good grief. Feast. Feast is not particularly helpful, but it could maybe do something against Diligent. I really don't think we actually have to worry about Diligent. The biggest question with Diligent is simply, how do I kill him fast enough, right? I'm going to skip that. Don't need it, I don't think. Endless is a pretty decent play, I guess. Permafrost Subsuming Blade is an option. Sacrificial Resurrection. It's entertaining, I suppose. What a weird run. I love this, though. I love the double upgrades and everything. It's just fantastic. I'm going to take the Subsuming Blade just to ping the Light Wings that might spawn top floor on Divinity, on Diligent, right? Like, this is a weird pick, but I am going to grab that immediately. It's fine. We're going to chase the Hell Vents, of course. We take everything here. Infusion, great. Molten Encasement is going into Entombed Explosive. Yep, let's just make it happen. Great. We see a 10 in Piercing. By some miracle, I did not ruin my run immediately. I get a Spell Chain on Old Magic. It just seems like the best use of this. Great, we get all of the shards. What's worth the most points? 15, 15. There's nothing better than that, right? No. So we're going to just make another Paraffin Enforcer, and the name of the game is Gotta Go Fast. Gotta go fast. Waxer Snuffer. It's here. There was not a Votavary. So, really interested in that situation. I'm going to buy 1/1 in a Shade Splitter, and that's it. Just for purposes of Diligent. Crazy. Waxer Snuffer, but there was no Votavary. Who got the 84k here? Dang, I gotta look at that run afterwards. 84k is like legendary tier. If you don't have an infinite, I don't even know. I mean, we just move on from here. I've taken all the important stuff. I'm sitting on 2,000 gold. I don't need to spend it. It's all free points at this point, so sure. Okay. We're burning Primitive Mold first. Actually, no, we're burning a Space Prism here. Then we go Tycoon, Draff. Vengeful Shard, I don't want to take damage. I'm going to hit that Excavation Eruption here. Power Play, great. Let's go ahead and just resin removal the boss real fast. And we'll take a morsel. Great job. I'm going to hold on to the other Space Prism for a future turn. Alright. what is thy burn today? It is a primitive mold, I do believe. I'm gonna go ahead and... How are we doing this? It's gonna be Draff friend in back. I'm gonna go ahead and buff in front, because this is the one that's getting the furnace tap. We then resin removal this. Now, I actually benefit from just simply popping here so that more hits go through to Diligent. Yes, this is a lot of rage generated, which is great. The burn here is just another primitive mold. All good. We keep that going. The tomb, I think, addresses middle. Oh, he doesn't die. That's hilarious. Let's actually just subsuming blade him then, which is extremely entertaining to me. We get the other. Ah, man, I really did bummer this out, didn't I? That's okay. How do I want to approach this? Play this guy upstairs? It's because I played a morsel on this floor. I can't fit the other draft buddy in. I think we're okay. I'm just going to let him sit for now. We're clearing floors. Now, this guy on top is the last one that's like a real genuine concern. We're going to burn another morsel here. I do want to pop this friend, so we'll do that. Buff on bottom for sure. Get rid of vengeful shards. I'm just going to shoot the boss, I suppose. It's fine. Yeah, just shoot the man for dollars. I'm going to hit the man for excavation eruption money. We'll remove some stuff downstairs and otherwise chill on this. We can always burn the prismal dust if I'm out of other options for Diligent. Here is thy space prism. It's great. Get rid of that real quick. Get a lovely furnace tap down. Seems good. I'm going to draw into this. Maybe I hit the guy. I did not hit the guy. It's okay. I can actually benefit from the subsuming blade here and push more damage through to the boss, which is excellent. I don't think we're getting pretty relentless, huh? Yeah, I don't think we're doing it. Like, now that I'm looking at this in greater detail, I just don't think it's happening. I mean, the subsuming blade is actually proving quite valuable in sort of a shocking fashion, which is great. I'm benefiting from it a lot. Yeah, like, here's the last turn where it matters, so we simply burn it upstairs. Great job. And bottom floor, we are crushing it, right? True. Looks good to me. I'm gonna shoot the boss because I want cash. Is it 2.5 or is it 2K? I can never remember. I think it's 2.5, so we should make it. I guess we'll get a chance to find out today, huh? But all good. We easily win bottom floor. There's no real threat here. None whatsoever. Furnace tap? You shouldn't have. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot the boss because money is worth more to me than anything else here. Great, we did it. This is not an 80k score. We have missed something. We have, obviously, you know, Capricious Reflection somewhat ruins this. Definitely. You should not have taken this. It was a lot of fun. But like a three turner on Seraph is too slow. Just straight up too slow. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and play mid-floor here, I think, because it results in more attacks coming in, which I really like. Let's go ahead and just... One of the nice things is I just get to burn everything, which is great. Bomb can go chill downstairs, I think. It's fine. Shoot the boss. Shoot the boss. Did I stutter? No. Alright. Okay, looking good. Let's go ahead and burn a Shade Splitter upstairs for the moment. Well, actually, we're going to double tap in the drafts first. Resin removal. I hit this magma morsel first, I think. If we hit... I was going to say, if I can hit perils, I feel like we can go much faster here. And we can, so that's pretty excellent. I can make some decent progress here by just popping this floor. Yes, and then we can also make some cash by putting the bomb in, I think. Great. Excellent. Alright, we're doing fine. It's fine. Oh god, I put in stealth. There's stealth on the floor now. What have I done? I'm going to play a morsel here and just draw what we draw. It's great because it's a furnace tap, which is fantastic news. I actually can pop one of these enemies unbelievably, which pushes damage through. Incredible. Honestly, by some miracle, I'm able to actually play this out correctly. I think we're going to maybe actually make it to the right amount of dollars. Shockingly. Right? I think so. Ew, this guy downstairs is a real bummer. May as well hit that. Yeah, alright, sure. Push numbers. I think it's good. I'm going to pop this guy in the back. Pushes an extra couple hundred or something. I get a primitive mold, which gives me back a morsel, which lets me draw, which is fun. Toss this. I'm going to go ahead and push numbers here. I do think, yeah, we're hitting 2.5, so we'll get a chance to see how this ends up panning out, which is nice. So, cool. Alright. Man, this feels slower than it should, right? I think we're still a turn out here. Let's go ahead and reform this morsel. It's not dying, so play it downstairs. I get the... How much is this? 3 hits, I think. So, alright, 1, 2, we'll just put it in the back. We'll remove this. I mean, I'll play the tomb. Interesting. Well, we'll let it sit. We're over 2.5 here. We're winning this next turn, I believe, so it's not all bad. Yeah, we win here. It could have been much better. Straightforward, I suppose, but not glamorous, unfortunately. Alright, sure. Well, we did it. I can't really see how we were going to do better, so I think we let it ride. It is what it is. It's not an 84k score, not even close. But it's decent. So there's a Waxer Snuffer, but no Votivary. So we get to actually verify if it's 2.5 or 2k here, which is nice. Yeah, it's not very good. Yeah, 7 points. I don't think we made top 10. I don't think so. Oh wow, that actually is number 8. What did you do on 85k? What did you find? What did you find that's getting this? What's happening here? There's an Overgorger. Oh, okay. So that changes everything, because, yeah, Shroud spikes, and, okay, alright. So you can actually get very quick kills because the Overgorger does the 1 turns. And, yeah, alright, that's actually interesting. So this is something we didn't even see. That's fair, we missed it. I went for... I suppose this must have been on Ring 2. We went to a Remnant banner instead of an Umbra banner. So, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, sometimes you just don't see the high roll. Okay, yeah, I mean, like, remember, the Shroud Spike was nuts. Absolutely. So, it's true. Let me guess, this other person did this as well. Yeah, Draff Overgorger was the approach here. Sure, I see it. Okay, yeah, alright, fair enough. Yeah, the top scorers are going to be the ones who have the Overgorger. Interesting. Alright, fun. So I managed to pull off a pretty good one. I enjoyed it a lot. I think Capricious Reflection, objectively wrong. Don't do this. If you want a high score, don't do this. The fact that we ended up on, was that number 8? I actually feel pretty pleased about that. I thought we'd be much lower. I didn't realize how close these extra hundreds of points were. But yeah, look at this. 2,500 points max score. This is the reason we're in the top 10, and it's important to remember, right? Money matters. I didn't buy anything at the last shop, just walked in with all my money. You don't need to buy that stuff. It doesn't matter. It's worth points if you don't. The only way you should ever spend money is if it helps you win faster, right? That's it. Otherwise, the money is better spent as points in the end. So you have to kind of weigh that opportunity cost against like the other options, right? So it's points, but sometimes rolling that shop can result in some mega high roll. Now, in this case, in our run, we didn't have anything to worry about, so it's kind of whatever. But, you know, certainly it could have gone a different way. Our little Draff buddy absolutely crushed, just had 4 of these dudes. I think if we'd had another multi-strike or something, this would have been much better. Obviously, hit another time, much faster. We're pretty slow, right? 4 turn, 3 turn, these are not ideal kills, right? These are pretty slow pre-relentlesses. I mean, I didn't even pre-relentless diligent. There's basically no hope of doing so, just running the quick math and the combat itself. So, I mean, if I had taken another option that would have been smart and I might have been able to pull off would have been a like spell chain on this old magic. If it had a ascend on it, I think we could have cooked Fell and Diligent a little quicker. Yeah, I think we could have absolutely got them a little faster if I'd thought to take the Ascend. This was a real dumb brain play mistake on my part, so we missed points because I didn't click that Ascend. But regardless, it is something we learn. We live and learn. I'm living a YOLO life. Every single card I'm drafting has double upgrades. It's a beautiful story. So, random Subsuming Blade actually did great, by the way. Just completely out of the blue, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it because it might kill some dudes that Diligent causes problems with. And it did. It absolutely did its job. It also sped us up on the Divinity because it killed out some dudes that were blocking hits and got us a couple turns faster. So this card actually was really great. I'm glad I grabbed it. So otherwise, not a terrible lot else to say. It's the Draff slam. It really is. It's all about Draff, big number, slap many time, kill bad guy. And that's all you need sometimes. So we will take our top 8 and be happy with it. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel. Yeah, do that if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.